Hello, this is Philemon with another episode of Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. And it would appear that I have a quest marker somewhere in town. I believe I had just turned in two of the quests. So yes, now I'm on to a fortress besieged is the next one that I would think of as being the most important to take on. But in the meantime, we're going to be doing a couple of side quests, because that is just kind of how we need to do in order to get all of this done in time for the next game to drop, because that happens pretty quickly, all things considered. So I'm just gonna check this red dot out real quick.
Remember, well...
Apparently I need to give you scrap iron. No?
Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my wares. Pray, call it...
What?
Remember the item I asked you to find? It's not a... well, you know...
What?
That's it exactly.
Oh.
Allow me to discount your fare in if I ever need your services again. Now, let us talk of
oh,
business.
that's
You'd be a fool
right.
not to have a look at my wares.
Okay, so after... so yeah, after you do the first series of times that you need to buy from him...
Now, pray...
He asks you for something weird, then you need to... Oh,
Everyone.
excuse me. You need to keep doing a number of small buy and sells.
Now,
I think it's only 3 or 5 this time, in order for him to ask you to go on the next part of his quest. So I completely forgot about that because I was bad at reading. So let's
let us talk of business. You'd be afraid.
All right. Now, do you want to give me?
Something's lost on now.
No, not yet. So
now, pray.
See if I was right.
I find myself
Aha!
in need of
Yep.
another
item.
So admirably.
I thought I might seek your aid again.
Let us talk of business. Pray, call
What do you need me to find for you?
I asked you. Well, now let us talk of pray.
Okay, let's check the quest log. Apparently, miasmite. Okay, miasmite is dropped from the ghosty guys, and I don't remember picking any of that up. So we're gonna have to delay that one for at least a little bit. And in that case, let us talk to Asalam and manage some stored items, because I seem to have noticed that I'm up to average in terms of how much the stuff I'm carrying, and that's too much. Average is too much. So let's get rid of some of the random weirdness. Drop ancient ore, gold ore, poison scales, copper ore, miasmite. What? Excuse me? That... what? Okay, and we can get rid of my two-hander, and we can drop all of this. I don't need ladies' garb just yet. That's in a more dangerous part of the world that I'm not exactly in favor of checking out just yet. So let's make sure my pawn is not carrying useless stuff at the moment. You also can't use these. That's fine. All right. All right, that makes me feel better. So now with somewhat improved gear, did I? Yeah, I switched this out, right? This feels switched out. In that case, I think the fastest way to get to our next destination is to use an Eternal Fairy Stone. And we want to go to Cassardis because we need to get to where the bandits were, or we need to get to the road that brings you to the the Witchwood. That's our next destination right now. So we need to get to that location, and we have a perfect time to test out my new sword. Wow. Okay. Still, some frustrating foes, I take it. But we'll be fine. And I wasn't exactly being efficient about taking them down, so still room for improvement. I figure that probably after this series of quests, and I'll have the warrior aspect up to full potency, that I will switch over to assassin, because that will give me the best gains in terms of raw physical attribute that will allow me to hit things a lot harder. By the time we get back to the end game, I'll more than likely switch back to warrior because we will need the health. But assassin has one other large advantage that I hope to be utilizing, which is that it can use ranged weapons. And at around the time that we turn in this last main series quest and get into a couple other of the next things that are going to happen, we will need a ranged weapon in order to complete one of the side quests. It is absolutely mandatory that we have a ranged weapon. Because as far as I am aware, you are unable to telepon to shoot the specialty discs of a metal golem, and if you do not have that, you cannot beat it. And there is one metal golem that we have to take out before the end of the game. There's another one that we could potentially take on in a different location that I would still need the ability to make physical ranged attacks in order to defeat. But the difference for that one specifically is that it is not mandatory for the completion of the game, whereas if we want to do all quests, there is that single metal golem that needs to be taken out, and several of its weak points are in locations that only ranged physical attacks can affect. So there, I said it. You want to say that to my face? Huh? Huh? Jeez! Forgot just how much they increased the stagger protection of the enemy. Jeez, I'm out. Oh no, when was the last autosave? I need to be better about that. Please tell me it was at the travel point. Oh, thank you. Okay. You know what? There's also... I should be equipping one of these. So magic defenses, something that we are lacking. But a huge boon to not falling asleep. I'll take magic defense. I don't think we're necessarily in a spot right now where we need to worry about falling asleep too much, as compared to magic users being annoying. And it's a very small increase, but the game is balanced around small increases, so it should be. Go away. Woo! Alright, jeez, calm down.
Only be found by night, should you wish to seek them.
Alright. One more time. Be better. Be smarter. Be faster. Well, be faster is a very hard thing to do with this specific class because it's designed around slow, heavy hits and taking damage in place of defending yourself. Which is why I wanted it, because I know that I'm bad about that specific thing and just letting myself be a punching bag that absorbs all things as opposed to someone who is careful about being defensive. It is a trait that I have noticed in myself for, well, I and others have noticed in me for a very, very long time. But that is neither here nor there right now. Oh, I was supposed to have turned left. Wow. Now all of a sudden I'm happy that that happened, because I was going the wrong way. Whoops. Glad I saw that little pop-up for what the name of the trail is. Yeep. I'm surprised I'm not getting attacked by wolves. Question is, will there be rocks at the top of this hill? The answer, yes, I think. That blotch at the top starts moving, then I'm going to run in the other direction. That blotch is moving. Run in the other direction. Come back, Roger. Come back, Dylan. You don't want to be anywhere near that. Okay, there it goes. And the 2 secondary blotches are gone too, so all the rocks have fallen and nobody died. The DM was happy today with my performance. And another question is, will there be bandits at the top here? Because normally there's also bandits. No, but there are wolves. Oh, Nanette, move. One down. Ah. Get back here. Gotcha. It's always funny when you see things that have no business giving you stuff, actually dropping things like gold. Why in the world would wolves, this many wolves, each have a small coin pouch of gold? If not for video game logic. Like, I can understand them giving out the pelts and furs and things of that nature, but gold? Goblins make a bit more sense when it comes to gold, because they like the shiny that the humans have on them, so stealing their shiny like that has some understanding to it. But the feral animals, like, or a Cyclops that we defeated might have had some gold. The Hydra will more than likely drop gold. You know, it's the things that have no legitimate reason for holding on to it that are the curiosity to me. Like, why would this exist? Whoa! Gotcha! I'm getting better at dealing with the beasties. I'm here. I'm here. There you go. Of course, I can't always just rely on my pawns to do the work for me, which is the beauty of the pawn system. Look! Look! A giant coin pouch worth 10,000 gold dropped by a lonely wolf. What possible reason did it have to hold that much gold, let alone where did it store it on its body? Hard mode makes no sense in that regard. And I am going to be so happy when I can get to the better, or the best upgrades that are available pre-last boss. Or, I say last boss, but it's not necessarily the actual final boss, oddly. Huh. Just thinking. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd dichotomy that we achieved. But hey, we got to somewhere fun, where, look, it's a bandit, and they're not hostile. Why in the world are the bandits not hostile? It makes no sense. But we need to talk to this guy, so hello.
The celebrated Arisen is come. You look able enough, but
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
no patience for pomp. I'm a man of substance, you see.
Oh.
I've a policy of speaking only with folks possessed of their own will. Individuals like. We've
Sure.
our own ways of testing the strength of a fellow's will here, if you've the stomach for it.
And just what
It's
might
not
that
to prove a
be?
man's will, but his actions.
Right.
His actions brings a band like mine together. Results. If you would walk among us, you'll have done
Right.
the same.
But
which
unless
is to
I do
say,
something actively
you'll do
hostile,
as
you
you're
don't do
told.
anything actively hostile.
So you've two paths before you. The first is to quash the competition.
Okay.
To the northwest lies a rival band of thieves. See a few of their numbers laid to rest permanently. The second
That's
is to rid us
risky.
of a traitor. There is one who broke his oath and left this place without my leave. Find him and see that he reaps the consequences.
well,
Make
that
your
seems
choice.
easier.
I care not which. Do one of these, and I will know you for a person of will. We shall
All right.
talk of recompense then.
Whatever. Sounds fine by me. So we'll be making a stop back at Cassardus the next time we have a reason to Ferrystone. But for now, there is a place in this tower that I need to reach. If I can remember the way. Yes, I think I've done this properly. So we need to go... No, that was a bad turn. Want to go up. Where are the stairs? There are the stairs. So we've got this. So I can get a bandit's mask. That's nice. And then there's some careful platforming that needs to be done as I ascend the stairs, then the wall. And what's in this chest? Well, it's Salamet's grimoire. A very important piece of work that... Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. That we will need to be returning to that other mage who seemed to have requested it. So now we've got that in hand. When we get back to Grand Soren, we can complete that quest as well. And that one is actually massively helpful in a future quest. One of the mainline quests that you get after completing this section of mainline quests. Because by the way that the wiki parses out the campaign, we are in Act 2, and that will be useful in Act 4. Why would... what happens in Act 3? Well, it's the differentiation between Act 2 and Act 4, which will make a little bit more sense when we get there, but for now, it's a little ridiculous that, really, Act 3 is in there in name only because there is a single side quest line that you cannot go through unless you take that, or unless you make a specific action during what is considered to be Act 3. I seem to have been doused in something, though I don't know that it hurt me necessarily. Well, it hurt a little bit, but it didn't affect me strongly or cause a status problem. Jeez, okay, Nanette. I'm glad I let you have, I found you with Frigor. Wow. Doing great things. Oof. Well, thank you for the lightning. Come back. There we go. There we go. Nice. All right. Things are moving along well. Of course, I do have to be a little bit careful on this path because if memory serves, there is a bit of nasty that I could encounter that I don't know if I have the strength for at this point in the game. So we'll see. I'm going to have to be careful because we might get a meeting from an old friend from the prologue who has been prowling these lands. Now let's just take out a couple of meager goblins. Nice. All right. More skills for me. Pitiful little hobgoblins. Ah, it was dumb. Wanted this one. There we go. Fly! Nice. Alrighty. That everything? Not quite. Yeah, these guys with the plates on both sides of them are super annoying because they can block attacks even when you have the highest levels of damage that you can achieve. Because a block is a full negation of damage in this game rather than, well, it's a near perfect. I think it's a perfect negation of damage on the side of the enemies. It's not a perfect negation of damage on your side unless you get a perfect block, which requires timing. And the use of that one skill that says you can do perfect blocks. Okay, those signs are the signs of that predator I was talking about that I would not necessarily like to encounter, and makes me feel like I want to make a save game state that I can revert back to, because we've gotten pretty far along this path at this point, and I would really like to not lose this progress. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just make a save. Save and continue. Why not? There we go. Now I have a point to get back to in case of absolute emergencies. I think my attack was better, friend. Did you get back here? Where are you going? Get over here. I got somebody. I really need to switch out that big. I might want to switch out either the upward slash or. No, I think it's probably going to be the upward slash. I need to switch out the upward slash with an all-around attack of some sort. Something that can hit enemies in a wide arc as opposed to a narrow lane. Because I've got narrow lane attacks right now. I need a wide arc. It is my one minor frustration with the warrior that every other class, or well, the two other classes that only have one weapon type, i.e. mage and sorcerer, get to use the command buttons for both the left shoulder button and the right shoulder button, but for some reason, when they did that for the warrior, you can only use the right shoulder button and not the left shoulder button, so it's slightly weaker in that regard, where I don't have access to as many skills as I might if I had chosen one of the other types of classes. And that is part of what makes this idea a challenge, is that I have to make do without magic for the most part. There's one opportunity that I have allowed myself in this for the use of magic, because I think very specifically because of that one quest I was talking about before, where if I didn't have access to one of the other colors of Vocation, then I just wouldn't be able to complete the game, or complete all of the quests, as far as I'm aware. Like, that's the big trick, is I personally am not aware of any other way of completing that task, because I have not tried having pawns of people who have played the game and have just used the ones that come randomly generated with the game each time you level up. So maybe if someone had a pawn with knowledge of metal golem tactics, then I would be able to finish off that quest. Okay, wide berth program activated. That is not the creature that I was talking about before. That is a different creature that would eat me for breakfast. No. No. Nope. We are noping right the heck out of that fight. Because I know for certain that I would fail. And fail in a big way. So that is not happening. No. Nope. Okay, let's heal up the pawns real quick. Get them a little pick-me-up. Yep, times people offering helpful services can be found at the campground scattered around Grances. Speak with them to manage skills and augments and store items while out in the field. Nice, thank you. So, what do you have? Oh, I can buy and sell from you. Ooh, Wakestone Shard. Do you have things that might be considered... I guess that could be considered to be better. I'm gonna stick with what I got for now, though. Ooh. Wow. Again, such a big hit in the old magic defense. They really designed the physical... Oh, boy. Okay, that's just better in every way, except for fire resistance, but I can live with a little fire resistance. That's fine. I appear to have accidentally bought things that I did not mean to buy. Hold please, while I rectify that. Okay, that... No, don't want that either. Yeah, a couple of inputs that I must have accidentally put in that I did not mean to. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better in terms of how much money I'm spending on all of this. So the hide armor... Again, it's such a massive hit to magic defense, I just can't justify it. As worse in every way, worse in most ways, and still worse in most ways, so no. And then let's see if we can't get ourselves some better pants. Some actual pants-looking pants. How would that sound? Apparently, that's just not going to happen. Well, I guess let's look at the leggings. That would make up a little bit for that problem I had with the fire resistance from the other thing. Resistances overall go down. No, I just can't justify any of those right now. And cape better? Not really. No. Alright. Well. Oh no. Why? No, I did not want these. And I already have one, apparently. So let's check out with just that. And change out... Oh no. No. Change that out. Yeah. I think he only...
Time yet?
Pawn is already using one, or something similar, so that should be fine. You're the one I can talk to rest and things, so let's get back on the path to where we need to go. And that's actually what we can see it in the distance there, those two crenellated towers. That is the location that we need to reach. And hopefully I can do that without encountering the Drake again, because that would be unfortunate. Let's grab some Grand Grapes. Oh, there he is. Maybe... You know what? No, I am going to take the long way around this puddle, and we will approach that from the complete other side. How's that sound? I have no desire whatsoever to encounter that Drake. Maybe in post-game? Maybe? I can't even guarantee that I'd want to do it then. It just sounds like a terrible, awful, worst idea that I could have kind of situation. Just saying. I mentioned that thing would eat me for breakfast. That's basically a way of the game allowing you to get a little bit of post-game content in the early game for when you've already been through the story once or twice or maybe even 3 times. And you don't want to go into post-game quite yet, but you still want to do something special with some of your items. That's what that guy is there for. He's not there for me who just wants to challenge myself. I think that would insta-eliminate me and my pawns with such alacrity that I would barely be able to sneeze on it before we were all gone. And that's all I have to say about that. I do so love it when they freeze like that. It's a sign of a good pawn. Who understands how best to eliminate my foes. Nice. Alrighty. On to the next. Yeah, isn't this path just so much more peaceful? So much more comfortable to walk across without having to worry about fire-breathing lizards that want to annihilate you and all that you stand for. I mean, I've already encountered one dragon on my journey who stole my heart, quite literally. I don't need to fight another one that can just bite off my head. At least Grigori has rules that he has to follow. Yeah, it's that right there. I'm not doing any damage to this guy, and you have to do some kind of a variable attack pattern. Like, even that didn't do anything. Yeah, it's funny that one of the things that is hardest to kill when you become as strong as you possibly can in this game is still just a goblin. I thought you were gone. No! No! Run! Run, you fools! That thing has 8 health bars. Am I reading that right? Run to me! Get away from the dragon! Ah! Okay, that's all of it. My main pawn have escaped. Ow. Okay, and he's back too. Okay. I think we've gotten out of its range. Oh, man. That was terrifying. And what a time for a level up, too. Okay. Yeah, so We've encountered the Cyclops, which had a grand total of 3 health bars, I want to say, so including the one on the top, which has to be drained. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 health bars that need to be drained. The dragon is still here. Run! Run, you fools! It still wants our flesh! Get out! Get out now! Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We are not dealing with that. That is not on the menu today. Out! Out, 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 out. Okay, this should warp all of my pawns to me. Whoo! Okay, safety. Safety from the dragon. That is a piece of work right there. And I am happy to be away from it. Man. Apparently my circumventing of the dragon was not circumventing hard enough.
Well met, sir. I take you for the Arisen.
Yes, I am the Arisen.
Informed us of your coming. By your leave, I would ask you spearhead our force here.
Right. Yeah,
Our tactics are as such.
that sounds like a great
Aim
plan.
to strike from the front gate, but lack the time and means to batter down the doors.
Right.
I ask that you pass through the hole you see there, and lay open the gate from within.
Okay, so you're leaving me the responsibility of being the sole person to, or me and my pawns. I get.
I cannot say what may await you within. The danger is great, but I trust you will prevail.
Thanks. Yeah. Couldn't send even one of your guys as backup for me? Just gonna let me be all alone in this thing that you hope brings you to somewhere within the castle. Like, what if it was a dead end? What if I actually wasn't able to complete this mission? Huh? What would you do then? Alright. Well, luckily it does lead in, and there's a hole in the floor, so I can do this. Hello, friends. Boom! That was such overkill, but it felt good. Oh, that was great. I love that. That was so good. I love that they had the time to look around and see the death awaiting them, and the fact that that was just enough to get me to max vocation rank in warrior. That's so perfect. The timing of that could not have been better. Alright, so now we gotta deal with this. Ooh, giant coin pouch. Alright, and then I need to find the lever. Because, uh-oh, they've removed the lever from over here. Luckily, it's just on the other side. So, if I was any one of the dagger-wielding classes, or a mage, or had access to staves, I could make it across that gap over there. But as a warrior, I don't want to tempt fate, because there is no ledge grab mechanic that I am, or there's not a very good ledge grab mechanic in this game, as memory serves. So yeah, let's not do that. I'm happy that they included that the other part of that swing can do damage to people. Still be happier with a circular attack of some kind that would allow me to hit these guys even if they were behind me, but no, that's how these things go. Alright, come here. Stop running away. Oh, right. The other very frustrating part about this are the ballistae on the other wall. Yeah, I know. Because you have to aim so precisely and not accidentally get your ballista blown up in the process. in order to knock theirs out. Okay. Let's see if I can't switch targets here. No, that one's still an issue. Oops. And if you don't deal with them using your ballista... Oh man, I am aiming terribly right now. Yeah, this one is not looking so hot. Alright. I need careful aim. Where is it coming from? Once you get one, you can get the other a little easier. But it's just a struggle. Ugh. I feel like this ballista is gonna blow up before I have a chance at actually succeeding at my task. Oh, I think that one's down. Nice! Alright. Yeah, and those are the single largest impediment to survival around here, are the ballistae. And I just now realized that I can take on these Cyclopses using the ballistae without ever having to get into melee range with them. Wow! That's gonna be so much easier than trying to take them on by hand. Because they're armored now. Yeah. Didn't think you'd see that, did you? Armored Cyclopses. They're super frustrating if taken on without assistance like this, and wow, this is... Hopefully my pawns don't go down there and make a fool of themselves. Oops. Yeah, still have to hit the unarmored bits. That's important, but... Uh-oh, come on. Please tell me I can still hit you from here. Yeah! Oh, that was considered the head. Come on. Yeah, the only way that I know of to get the helmet off is to climb up it and have the Cyclops do the animation where it swipes you off its body. In order... Oh, geez, yeah, it's considering those headshots, which is kind of annoying from this position, actually. There we go. Why was that not damaging? There. Better. Come on. Let me be considered to be doing some damage here. Real damage. At this rate, I feel like it's better to switch to the other type of crossbow shot. Jeez. So still temperamental at best, but I would say a far cry from doing it the other way. Oh wow, that is so much longer to deal with them than just shooting them with the explosive. That's right. Well, even if I'm able to take out only one this way, that's better than having to deal with both armored monstrosities. So I will take that about instead of having to climb around and use the big attacks on their feet any day at this level of strength. Hey, I got it to drop its club. Oh, I think this one's head has become unarmored. Has it? I think so. Now I can aim for headshots. Or head-adjacent shots. Ooh, that was a good one. I think I might be giving up a little bit of stuff, like the crafting materials maybe, if I do this, but... I mean... That's one Cyclops I no longer have to deal with by hand. And that's a win. That one is just too close to the bottom of the fort, so I can't do anything about it. Now the question is, where was the lever? I came over here for a lever. What happened to it? Yeah, you're still there. Lever. I need a lever. I also need to throw this barrel onto that Cyclops. Ha! It worked. Huh. I thought for sure the lever was on this side. Was I wrong? Didn't think I was wrong. No. I want to open the gates. So I need... Oh, no. Right. I used that to break out... to stop the bombardment. And then you come over here, and the lever is in this jail cell area. So you have to do some climbing, but that climbing is nearly impossible if you have to deal with the ballistae on the other side. Okay, because it's this ladder. This ladder right here is the whole reason why I go to that other side. Because otherwise I would be absolutely peppered with the explosive bolts from the ballistae in order to get over here. So now I can open that door, can grab a couple little supply things. Ooh, what's this? A harpy cloak. Interesting. And then we go through this door. And there's a port crystal, which is excellent. I'll absolutely take a port crystal. And then we destroy some Gablinos. And apparently they were just hanging out in the jail cell for no good reason. Alright. Grab a little bit of good stuff. So why did you have a large, or a giant coin pouch and we're inside that jail cell? Alright. More goodies. A little bit of healing. Thank you. Oh, especially for the rest of them. They need it more than I do. Alright. Nothing to see there. Hello. Okay. So much for that plan. Oh, hi! You, are you interested in seeing me? Well, no thank you. Oh. Yeah. One of the things I have never gotten to explore about this game are these tunnels, because I have never made an Arisen that is short enough to fit inside. And I feel like at some point I should just do that in order to see what happens. But, okay, we're gonna... Excuse me! I am coming through. Alright, let's get some help from the army. Place the lever, pull the lever, and now we get assistance. Alright, no longer having to take on the hordes of the goblins and Cyclopses on my own, or with just my few chosen helpers. Of course, this does give a bit of a resurgence to the enemy. They get some extra help as well. Oh wow, you had a lot of money on you. Okay. No, Nanette, please finish the casting of that spell. That would be most fortuitous, thank you. Ow! What hit me? Something shooting arrows? So, I think this guy is still wearing a mask, so I can show off that thing I was talking about before, where I have to climb up, convince him that I'm there, and then he removes the mask for me. And there we go. So now we've got an unprotected Cyclops head that just absolutely wrecked. Now I just need my mage to stop focus on healing and start focusing on lightning so that we can knock the club out of this guy's hand. Also, look at how much time and effort it takes to, like, so many things are attacking the Cyclops right now, and we're just not doing damage. He almost pushed me into the fire. Oh, come on! I had no good way of avoiding that. You saw. You know what? And I healed. So, why else would I pick up so much of this stuff? We're using it to heal. That's some heal. That's some heal. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. Just really what this is training me to do is to recognize that healing is important. All right, come on, Nanette. Start slashing that whip. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now he can't do that stupid club attack. Of course, now he's angry. But he's almost down. There we go. Nice. Ooh, misshapen eye. Awesome. Now all we have to do is wait for... Or, I think take out a couple of the little stragglers that come out of the hole. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah. So we take some of these guys out. And then they open up the front gate for us.
Open up!
Yes, yes, open up. Get out of your holes. Your little hiding places. They will not protect you. Not from me. Now. Yeah, it's rotten. So that's that same thing I was talking about before where, sure, I could turn that into normal ambrosial meat and have it be something that I can hold on to indefinitely, but I cannot turn that into the perfect curative. Although, with this character, it's less likely that I will ever need a perfect curative as opposed to something that's just very strong, because most of the warrior vocations, or the red vocations in this game, don't provide a whole lot of stamina for when you level up in them. So, in a lot of ways, it's going to be more important, or I'm not going to be able to do as many fancy moves in a row, but I'm going to be able to take a lot of hits. And in this, when I have such incredibly damaging enemies that want nothing more than to rip my face off, I'll take the ability to take a lot of hits. Right, and there's only one time that I have access to that item. Well done, team. Lots of money. Lots and lots of money from this. Taking back their ill-gotten gains. Oh my. Right. You are a bit of an issue. Because you have lots of armor that I can't really do anything to until it's been broken off of you. And I can't really even affect you with my lightning, because I can't get past your stinking armor. So right now, our mage is really our best combatant, because it is not affected by such silly things as the metal that, or if anything, it should be stronger right now because of all the metal that's on this guy. I think now that I can get the big attacks, that'll circumvent the armor and maybe knock it off. There we go. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Yeah, now my main pawn can actually get some damage in on the legs, so that's what I want. Yeah, now that we can do some stuff while it's just standing here, that's better. Don't know why I didn't think of using this attack earlier. And good thing that the mage is, or I think all of just the lightning attacks that we're able to do because of the enchantment that is on the weapon, or causing it to be stunned constantly, which is perfect. Just need to keep it down. Grab a little bit in this healing gel while I wait for stamina to refill so I can deliver the final blow. I delivered the final blow. Aha, success. Oh well. Doesn't really matter as long as it gets done. Now just give me the giant coin pouch and I'll be satisfied. Giant coin pouch. There we go. Okay. Let's... You know what? It's rather dark. Let's give ourselves a little bit of extra light. Don't have an oil flask to refill the lantern, but it should be fine for a little bit longer. Don't need it for too much right now. Ah! Enemy! Go away! Nice. Oh, and you've already dealt with the problem, so that was unnecessary. Oh! You're not, Roger! Wow. So much money. I think we've gained 200,000 gold since we started this quest. Yeah, I think I missed where that other thing was. So there should have been a way to get to that treasure chest that was behind the grate. Oh, hello. What? Aren't you supposed to... What? What? Goodbye!
Think you've won?
Yes. Yes, we have.
You lot are finished.
You and what army? I just fought my way through all of them.
All will die.
Oh. You mean a cataclysm?
Comes.
Yes.
Humans want destruction too.
Depends on how you feel about that, but sure.
Kill each other.
Not exactly.
All you like. The end is mine.
Okay. Jeez, I wasn't expecting you to be an apocalypse culter. Alright, and... Oh! Oh! Ha! The fall got him! I think.
The beasts are bled and the whole retaken! Victory is
I think
ours!
that's the first time I've ever actually gotten the full kill
Victory is
on
ours.
that specific goblin commander. Because normally he's able to run away by the time, or you get him to a certain threshold and he runs
All glory
away
to the Duke.
in order to, and goes into a little hole, and I don't know if you can, or there's a small amount of time that you can destroy him in there, but I think because I did that super attack, either the rollover damage from completing it got him, or the fall got him. I was really hoping he'd leave a corpse or something. Yeah, normally he runs into this, or one of these holes, and I think it's this one. No, it was that one. Yeah, he just runs into the hole and then kind of disappears, and then they still do the quest completion thing once he's fully gone. But yeah, I have never seen that mini cutscene before of him perishing fully. Interesting. I don't know, just I like it. Okay, so one last thing to do, which was to fully explore that area, and then I think I'm going to make a start on a different side quest that you can do from a slightly different location. Okay, so yeah, if I had just gone to the end of this hallway and turned, there's the chest that I was looking for, which has a red leather hood. And we can look in here real quick. Anything that might be... Oh, Liquid Vim. Yeah, that was worth coming back for. So Liquid Vim is something that prevents your stamina from draining for a time. So you can go for, I think it's like a minute or 2 minutes without worrying about any stamina drain whatsoever. Which, awesome. That's incredible. Alrighty, so now I have this new port crystal, which is great. Super useful. Question is, where do I want to put it? Because there are a couple areas that are probably going to need to be returning to at least once, maybe twice, that it would be nice to have the port crystal to. I will be getting others before the end of this. I don't know necessarily if I'm going to continue this file after a restart, or after New Game Plus, because I'm going to have the second Dragon's Dogma to play, so unless that one's just bad, which I doubt from everything that I've seen so far, that I'm just going to keep playing that one. So I don't... There is small reason for me to want to come back to this location specifically, because there is a side quest that I could do that is related, a non-necessary for getting all quests completion achievement that requires you, that you would want to come back to this location for. In that area that I was just talking about, the Master Hobgoblin going into, there is an arena that you can take on a Cyclops in, or a Hydra, one of the two. And when you do that, it gives you a special item for later, is all I'm going to say. So there's a small part of me that thinks that it would be worthwhile to get that. Right now, I want to go into one of the cave systems. Where is this port crystal? Oh, right, Mountain Lake Castle. I want to go into an area over here, because then we can deal with one of the complaints that we have not seen yet that is related to our side questing victories. So there should be an entranceway that pops up. Oh, hello. Very nice. Should be an entranceway around here that has been infested with monsters that we will want to clear out and open up the way forward with. And that one's gonna have some nasty beasties in it that we'll have to clear out. But it'll make it easier to get through later on, because there's another part of a mission that we'll need to take on that culminates in this area that I'm thinking of. So where is that entrance? It's also just kind of a fast travel to get back to this location. Okay. I think it's over here, so I have not gone quite far enough yet. Where are you? Entrance to the pass-through. Theoretically, this would have been a faster way to get to where I am now than the roundabout way that I took to get here. But I felt like that was more meaningful for what we were doing, because this way it passed me by the thieves, which gave me... Okay, where... No, okay. Still might not have missed it. It gave me a chance to go talk to the thieves, because I had things to deal with them about. Okay, here we go. There it is. Alright, so we want to go in here. Saving content, good to see. I am happy to see that it is saving for me now. That is important. Now, is this open? No, that's barred from the other side, so I have to do that. But, hey, buddy! This guy look familiar? Yeah, well, he's not the only one who's here. So, we'll have to deal with two of them. And they're strong, as always. I mean, they don't show extra health bars like a Cyclops does, but that does not mean they're impotent. I don't even know if that hit him. I think Roger... No, I got that hit in. Come back! I should have jumped out of that without wasting the energy. Oh, Nanette is down. That's not good. Yeah, put her down so I can wake her back up. That's right. Give everybody some healing. Oof, that's always a nasty attack if it hits. Oh, that's also a nasty attack, but we're in the healing zone. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah, Nanette, get out of here. You don't want to be a part of this. Not really. Ow! Nanette, healing. Nanette. Oh, Nanette's down again. Can't risk leaving healing zone just yet. Oh, Dylan down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wake up, Nanette. I need your help. Let go! No, no, not before Dylan went down. Okay, help Dylan. That was good. That was good. Oh, come back. Ah! Big scary hit. Get a couple of little jabs in its legs. Take that. And just stay. Ow! Ugh. I gotta go through all of that again. Ah! Ow. Ogres are no joke. They really just do not mess around. And he's just recognized that there's women's about. He likes the women's. Okay. And once this guy is down, remind me to save. I do not want to have to take him on again. And still have to take on the second one that I know is in here. And these are the big challenge of clearing this place out. There is no other... I am surprised that I did not get munched on there. Normally this guy is nearly impossible to break out of that animation. Nope, okay. Yeah, it's very good to remember that I can use the jump button to cancel out of the big swing and not waste any energy for it, because otherwise you have to go through it, you waste energy. Nope. Cancel out. Come on, get there. Come on, I need to get the breakout. No, my poor pawn. Stop it. Although, keep taking the damage, please, because look at its health bar. It's so low. No. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. You know what? Heal. Yep, we're taking the sauce. Sauce is good. Okay. Nanette, pick up. You're needed. Okay. Thought that was gonna get me. And nope, cancel. Oh. This could be a good one. Oh, that was bad. That was super bad. But maybe just a couple of little hits. Little hits. Are you done? It's done. Whew. Okay, collect all the little stuff. Yeah, do we have sufficient curatives? I don't know. Save. Okay. Monster down. Or rather, monster number 1 down. Not... Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Ogre. Now we take the right fork. Oh, look! There's another one! Hey, Mr. Other One. How would you like a barrel of explosives to the face? As effective, not quite as effective as I was hoping, but guess what? How would you like another barrel of explosives to the face? Or to the leg. That was more to the leg, not to the face. Ta-da! That could have been bad. Any more explosives? Yes, we have more explosives, so hey! How would you like some explosives to the butt? Oh, you turned around. Oh, Nanette, why? Why are you so squishy? Well, free damage is free damage. No! I was afraid of getting hit by that. Oh boy, he is in a rage, absolute rage. That was bad. How did that? Ah, no! Why didn't you run farther? Why didn't you run farther? Ah! And I'm already down, so what's even the point? And that's why I saved. Oh, my arm. That is why I picked up the materials before saving and then saved. Okay. Ow. But now I know that there's explosives around, so we can use those to start this battle off right. Explosives to the face! I feel like it would have been better to get him into that secondary explosion. Nope, nope, come here. Come on, grab that. There we go. Yes. We both take the explosives to the face option. That was... No, that was dumb! Oh, so glad that missed. Eat it! No, Nanette! Nanette, why? Why were you standing there? That was bad. Yeah, I should have just canceled out of that one when I saw that he was ducking. Yeah, just cancel out and then hopefully get it when he's not ducking anymore. Oh, stop it! Stop protecting your vital organs! It's inconvenient! See? Isn't it so much nicer when I can hit you? Oh god, Dylan. Sorry, Dylan. At least you have some health. You must have been trained as a warrior before you got turned into a rogue. Nope, nope. Nope. Come on. Ooh, that was good. That's what I like to see. Yes! Yes! Let's get some hits in on the face. Bam! Booyah! That was huge. That was huge damage right there. That's what I need more of. Boom! Take it. Perfect. All right. Well done, team. Save. 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 That's, now we don't have to deal with the ogres anymore, and the quest is basically completed. Okay. Perfect. Those were by far the hardest part of this quest. Everything else is inconsequential after that. Exhibit A. Whew, okay. Okay. No! There were three! There were three! I forgot about the third one! I forgot about the third one! Oh no! Oh no! Well, maybe I can use him to lower this, this pressure plate faster. I think I succeeded. There we go. Pressure plate opened. Yay! Now the gate is lowered. Oh no! There were three! There were three! I was a fool for thinking it was over. And that's in the air. Alright, alright. We're healing. We're healing. Any amount of healing is useful at this point. We're gonna zip through all our nuts. All of those little tiny purchases that we made just so that we could get the quest from that one guy. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. Ooh, wow. I should have gotten more of that. Anyway, we're good. We're good. Nanette's down, but she can be brought back really easy. There you go. Hey, Nanette. Welcome back. I wonder if that's a mechanic that they will be changing in the next game, because that feels really powerful that you can just automatically knock or revive the downed pawns so often. It feels really strong that they have that much of a timer and they just instantly come back with half health. Like that right there. I feel like I should have lost Nanette about 4 times by now, and I haven't. So that is a pretty severe question that I have for whatever's coming next is, will that remain a mechanic? Because, like I think I've said previously, they're trying to change the exploration in the wilderness so that you want, or you will need, I should say, to head back to town more often. Oh, Nanette. Come on, hun. Stay with me. So, making the pawns a lot more fragile in that regard feels like it should go towards that goal that they had set, rather than having this infinite cycle of, oh, they're down, okay, get back up. Oh, they're down, get back up. So, that's That's just kind of a curiosity question that I have for the future. I would also say that I would not... one of the powers that the Drake that we saw had that we did not get to experience, thankfully, is that if it does a certain type of roar, it automatically downs all of your pawns without anything that you can really do to mitigate that. And so it basically reduces all of their health by half if you can't get to them in time, or if you can get to them. So I would like that not to be a thing if they change how the downing mechanic works in the next game, so that it's not just an immediate near loss if you just so happen to go up against a dragon. That feels like a bit much to me in that regard. Come on, bud. Come on. Eat it. Oh, run away. Sorry, Roger. You don't take more damage than I do right now, so you're fine. That was a good hit. Hey, Dylan. Still need you in this fight. Still need you in this fight. Wish that did more stagger. Alright, come on. Knock him down. Knock him down. Ah, no! Not me! Not me! Not me! Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. We gathered everything that we could from this corpse. Yes, so we're saving again. Okay. Now to calm. Now to calm. Success. Success. Well done, everyone. That's good work. Good work there. Okay. Whew. Let's give the heart rate a second to calm down. Whew. Big things. Three ogres. No small challenge by anyone's accounting. Let's open that door. Whew. Okay. Alright, and that's the area that we came from that was locked behind the gate, which the game intends for you to only be able to open after you've defeated that first ogre. Hey, get back here. Leave her alone! You stinking undead. And you're strong. That was a very resilient zombie, I will say. Okay, seriously, what's up with the bats? Ooh, there's some good harsh bud in there. Juice? I'll take juice. Oh, and zombie. I thought you were one of my pawns, zombie. Not nearly as difficult to destroy as one of these types of zombies, apparently. But I think I know what can do the trick. Bam! Give him the old executioner's chop. Ba-bam! Oh wow, there's a lot of them. Okay, does not work quite as well when I don't have a charge up and they're not being held by someone. Alright, that one seems down. That one's down. Okay. There's still more! Well, I got a little bit of a hit in. Yeah, having Roger grab things to help out with that is so helpful. Okay. Alright, that should be all of the zombies in this part of the cave location. Think I might have to go back out, or go through the tunnel to get to the other side. Oh no, just bandits. Ow, ow! What the heck? Oh boy, wish I had magic right now. And I'm dead. Bandits are scary. Yeah, if I had had magic to just put up a flame wall right in the middle of all of those, ooh, that'd be good. Oh, nice, and it gave me a little bit of an extra waypoint. Yeah, wow, those first couple hits from that bandit were super powerful. Alright, let's go back through and take out all the zombies. We don't need to worry about the zombies. Wow, didn't even pick that guy up. Yeah, zombies are super stagger resistant. Alright, that one's out. That one's out. Just gotta deal with all of these suckers. This one's in armor. It's incredibly resilient. Alright, let's knock these two out the big way. There we go. Alright. Now here's a question. Do I still get my Herpspud juice this time? I think it was in this one. Did that bat really just cause a flinch reaction? Wow. Annoying little blighter. Come here. There we go. Oh, and this requires a key. I don't have a key. Alright, well. Let's take on the bandits again. Oh, hello. So you just want to present yourself? You're taking. Oh my word! That did half of my health in one strike. Nanette, heal. Help. Which one's the help button? No, let's go. Help. Help. Please. Yeah, I want some healing, Nanette. I'm not going into that next encounter without healing. Okay. Go. Go forth, my minions. It is time for you to clobber. There we go. See, that's better. What do we got here? Ooh, the first journal entry. Excellent. So that's another one of those that I don't have to worry about going and getting when Reynard's quest becomes about them. Alright, hello everybody! Come join me in this cave! Go, pawns! Go! Attack! Take damage for me! Deal damage for me! Oops. Alright! Okay, so I did not reach Master Perfect rank in that last, when I defeated the goblins in that cave, but it's still, that moment of ranking up against them was too perfect. Man. It's funny, they're, oh jeez! Okay, hold on. Healing before I can hit the ground. Because I only had 9 health left, and I'm not going through that again. Okay. Alright, come on. I'm glad that missed. Alright, there we go. You! No! Bad mage! Bad! Yeah, these guys did not have a lot of health, but they did a lot of damage to me. Where are you going? Come back here! I don't care if you're groveling! You've killed me one too many times, and I'm not allowing you to do that again! Ooh. Incognito mask. Yeah, you can hold on to that, Roger. Alright, anything else that's even partially worth it in here? I don't think so. Wait, was there a chest? No, there was only the one chest. I thought there might be a key for that one doorway that I don't really think is important, but would be interesting to have. It's kind of what I was thinking. Okay. So money, fruits, which will just get moldy if not consumed. Speaking of which, I think I might actually have a moldy apple at this point. No. I thought I picked up an apple. Huh. Anyway. You know what they probably do have around here, besides just money and ceramic jugs? What is this? Liquid Vim! Nice! Another thing. 1,000 troops is, I think, a hammer-type weapon is what it's classified as. Nope, still can't open that. Empty flask. Empty flask. But where's the oil? You must have oil. Somewhere. More empty flasks, but no oil. There's the oil. Okay. So let's take some oil. Yeah, and as long as these pots aren't shattered, you can take as much oil as you want, as far as I'm aware. So let's just... 4 flasks of oil should do it. That'll hold us over for a long time. Alright. So that's all successful. Gentle. There's still yet more cave to explore, so let's not go too fast into whatever dangers may lie ahead. Alright, that's a dead end. That's fine. Because there could be more enemies afoot, and me blundering into them is not going to be conducive to my health. Aha! Here's the other pressure plate that you can open up. Get over here, Dylan. Come on, Dylan. There we go. Everybody on the pressure plate. Perfect. Yeah, the more people that you have on the larger pressure plate, the faster it goes down. That's why... and what's cool is the game actually does keep track of the monster weight as well, because like you saw when the ogre was standing on it, it went down super fast. And then in another area, if you can get a Gore Hydra, I think... No. It's whatever the evolved version of the Manticore... Not Manticore. Manticore? I think Manticore. Hold on. Status... Bestiary, hobgoblins... Well, no, my pawn has not dealt with enough creatures. I want to call it a manticore. Well, you have to deal with it. There's the stupid version of a manticore that you can use to hold down a pressure plate.
I've need to travel south through this
really?
mine, but the accursed gate won't budge. Despite the dangers, I came this way hoping to shorten my journey.
I mean, should be a shortcut now.
Waste of time if the
Gates are open.
I've tried all I found a shortcut to nowhere at all. If only some able...
Have I not opened the gate? Oh! I was pushing the wrong button. That's my bad. I was pushing the deny button instead of the accept button, because I was used to, Pikmin controls.
If
Oops.
you're tired,
Hey, bud.
rest.
Oh, hey, bud.
What's it with?
There we go.
It
Okay.
seems our work here is done. Good work, Master.
And now he's inside. So I should be able to talk to him... Oh no, it's just completed. Perfect. Huzzah! Alright, now that of merchants and monsters is done, we can fast travel over to Cassardus again, because we still have some stuff that needs to get done in Cassardus. Because if we want to talk to the deserter from Maul's tribe, we have to talk to him in Cassardus, but there's also that we have to deal with. Oh, so let's remember to take the lantern off again. Excellent. Then we go talk to this guy. Hello, sir.
Maul spoke of me, and they
Yes.
know me for a traitor. I'd little doubt they would. Maul
Yeah.
took me in as a boy. Said he saw promise in me.
Well,
And
you
here
were
I've given him
fast,
all
I'll give you
for
that
all
much.
he's done. Just up and left. Left thieving now too. You're the Arisen, sir. Mayhap you would know best. What
I
do
mean,
do?
we'll do the honorable
Aye.
thing,
I fear you have the right of it. It's the proper thing
because,
to do.
you know, you did basically abandon your only father you've ever known,
Cannot
so
run from the oaths I've sworn.
it's best
I shall
to
return
just
as you
try and
say,
atone for
because
what
not
he
I shall
perceives
walk
to
to
be
my
a
death.
sin, I'd say.
At least I shall die a man. I thank
That's a
you,
good
sir.
way of looking at it. Okay. And then, as you saw from that cutscene, we've got to go back down into the well because there's more stuff to discover about this place that is lurking beneath the city. Or, well, the town, really.
On your neck to standing on end, huh? And I thought to enjoy a quiet nip of the old spirits here, away from prying
Yeah,
eyes,
because it's
huh?
what time in the morning right now?
Then a fearsome rumble came from further yon. Against my better judgment, I went and stole a look. Was monsters, sure enough.
Oh, wait a minute.
Regular hive of them.
I don't know if I have any way of destroying the nests right now.
Lucky thing I thought to sneak a drink. I'm well glad to see you, truth be told.
Because you need fire in order to destroy the
Will you?
nests.
My thanks. And good luck to you. Don't leave a one of them alive. The path beyond is convoluted.
So I might need to go
dangerous.
switch vocations real quick.
Let this protect you. Take care.
Oh no, he gave me that. That'll allow me to destroy nests, and I might have a couple more of those that I've just been neglecting. But yeah, you need some kind of explosive or a fire attack by a mage in order to cause any damage to the eggs. So that's a thing. Yeah, imagine when these bats used to just almost insta-kill me. It is a fun way of getting to see at least a little bit of how much progress you've made as the character in the game. It's fun. Okay. Right, so I needed to have turned left there, because we need to go over this way. Down this passage. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Protect me. Protect me from my idiocy. Nice. Cleaving tails. Love to see it. I mean, even these guys were so much scarier back then. To the point where I was afraid I was even going to be able to complete the quest. Of course, we are far from done with this, and there's quite a bit to atone for in this one, but they're not, you know, pee your pants scary anymore. Not as they are. Roger, why? Oops. Let's see. Do I have... Restores health, restores stamina, cures poison. There we go. Give to Roger. Because somehow he keeps getting himself poisoned. There we go. I do appreciate that the game just kind of instantly uses those things for your pawns, so you don't even have to really worry about them. Yeah, 5 throw bass, which I can use to throw at those and destroy some eggs. And that's what we need to do, is we need to destroy the eggs. Oh, and okay, you can do it the old-fashioned way too, apparently. Just smacking them. Well, I've always used fire before, so I guess... I don't know. And the Big Daddy Saurian is here. They don't like it when we destroy their eggs, apparently. You know, we're gonna put the old lantern back on after we fill it with oil. I just got a ton of oil flash. There we go. Nope, not give. Combine with lantern. Okay. So now... Oh, right, you can just do the add oil button. That's so much faster. Okay. Oh, jeez! That thing is ogre-sized. It actually has a health bar. It is not nearly as intimidating as an ogre, apparently. Wow. Not looking so hot there, huh? We get one of these ice attacks on it, and I would say it would melt, but that would be a silly comparison to make, because it would freeze. I'm not even going to look at it. There's no point. Let's just destroy some eggs and call this a day. Also, I think I know the perfect place to put the port crystal now. It's one I've used in the past that I have greatly enjoyed, so I think that'll be perfect for what we be needing to do in the near future. Okay, that's gone. Still got some up here which need to get destroyed. I'm happy to see that these are not purely affected by fire, which is the only thing I've needed to use in the past. Haha! Alright. Smooth sailing. That's what I like to see. Didn't even extinguish my lantern. Alright. I do so enjoy an easy side quest. It's just free experience right there. I was expecting a lot more resistance out of that giant Saurian than we got, so I will take that as the win that it is and not complain. Alright, I have done as you asked.
I will sleep easier, not having there like crawling about below. Here, 'tis a small token of thanks. Take it, my friend.
Thank you.
Now to find another spot to steal a quiet drink.
Still not gonna give that up, huh? Alright, whatever.
Hail.
Alright, now to take the lantern off again. We've sent him on his way. We've done deeper trouble, which I think are the only things that we needed out of here since a different thing was done. So now I just want to leave the village. And one thing that we can do on our way to where we're going is we can change up some skills so that maybe I can get that that wide sweep that I wanted. Wow. Still troubling the road, even in the daytime, you stupid goblins, huh? Ambush? Not much of an ambush. Well, I guess it's more of an wow, that's actually way more of an ambush than I would have thought. Go away. Look at this guy. You don't find the right times to break up his pattern. He just annihilates you. Alright. Another easy quest success. That one, unfortunately, does not count towards the number of side quests that we have to do in order to get a full completion of side quests. So that one is just there to be done. Alright, so we'll stop off in camp in order to go say hi to the quartermaster, because he can retrain some skills for us.
We can safeguard. Have your pick.
Learn or set skills. Let's learn some skills, and let's start with some of these. Ooh, that's an excellent one for warrior. Yup, that's also great. Knockdown, wonderful. Take all of that. And then charges forward, no. Escape slash, no. Corona slash, that's the one I was looking for. Users left. Okay, so that's vast amount of strength into the ultimate blow, requiring protections of one allies while preparing. Okay, so that is the super special attack. It's basically the version of the downward smash that I've been doing that uses up all stamina and has a much slower charging time. So for now, I think I'm just going to get the early version of this, because I've got everything else, and we'll just call it a day there. But for you, again, look at augments first, because we got fitness is good, sinew is good, aggression is good, precision, or prescience, exhilaration, and vehemence. Now, well, and this will be easy to pick up later. Okay, so you've got all your augments. I can't give you any of the other good stuff because I used up all of your points, but that's okay. Right, and then no, not that one. These I want to give you all of the stuff. Oop. Sinew, prescience, acceleration, and vehemence. So this adds something like 50 or 100 to strength. Let's see. Strength is 353 right now, with vehemence 388. So that's 25. 35. And then provides a surge of strength when you stand at death's door, so even more strength at very low health. Allows you to more easily perform perfect blocks. Thing that can't actually do right now, because you don't have the perfect block ability, but, you know, we'll get there. More weight carrying, so can pawn off more heavy stuff to my pawn. Excellent. Escape from battle is not really necessary. And then lifting and grabbing, so good. Oh no, I wanted to do me too. Hold on. Learn set skills, and Philemon. I want to get rid of Upward Strike and go with Corona Slash. There we go. And then we can add Temerity, Audacity, and Impact. Yes. Very good. Very good. Yes.
What will it be to have your pick? Come again?
Perfect. I want to use the other gate because it is ever so marginally closer to my destination. Alright, then we go this way. Then we take that left turn again. Gets us even further this way. I forgot to get rid of some of the items I'm holding so I could go down to a lower weight class. That's why it's taking so long to recharge my stamina. Oops. Hey, at least wolves are easy to take out now. And the boulder shouldn't have respawned since the last time we were here. I think I have to... I don't know when they would be loading in, but they should be loaded in by now, so no, they're not there. That's nice. But the bandits have spawned, and they're not Maul's bandits, which is a little annoying. Because they still want to attack me.
Hold nothing back.
Oop. Nope, don't shoot me. Ow. Oh. I really thought that would have done more. Okay, now that's more like what I expect. Ow! Ow! Jeez! Call this guy the Black Knight. He is unstoppable. That was a lot of damage.
Why have you come here?
Where are you? There he is. Nicely done, Roger. Distracting him for Nanette. That's what I like to see, teamwork.
Hold nothing back.
Alright. Yeah, hold nothing back. I will hold nothing back in ripping your face off. I missed. Ow. But, so why does that guy do basically no damage, whereas that other one knocks my socks off by barely looking at me? Just go down.
Sick 'em, boys.
Yeah, well, they're still very good at knocking us off our feet. Come back here! And I missed. And I missed again. There we go. That's what I like to see. And it knocks them off their feet. That's nice. Yeah, but notice that all of my attacks have, all but the pommel bash have a huge wind-up associated with them. So it's just one of those things that you gotta deal with. Ow! See if I can't. There we go. Okay. Oh no! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Okay. 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 Got us from when we left the way fort, whatever that is. Okay. That's not as bad as I was thinking it might be. Still not great. I don't like having to go back this far, but better than it could have been. Alright. We just have quests to turn in at this point. So we're very close to continuing on with the rest of the game, but I just gotta get this done. And then I have to be extra triply sure that I'm not accidentally closing off the quest line when I'm done with this section, so that I will be doing that off camera to make sure that I have completed all of the necessary quests before moving on to the next portion of the game. So that will be happening. And because I have to finish Land of Opportunity, so I have to talk with the mother. We'll see how that goes. There's a couple of little things. It's not super important, honestly. I know what I'm doing in this. So we'll get it done. And depending on how that one goes, I might just make a quick edit to completion as opposed to showing you the whole process of waiting for people to actually spawn into the game in order to talk to them. So I'll make sure to get their comments on screen, but
Sick 'em, boys.
it might not be my normal unedited or mostly unedited style of video. There we go. Go away. Good night. Alright, where's the Black Knight? I have words I wish to speak with him.
Why have you come here?
There he is. You fool! You fell for my trap! I baited you into attacking me because I have more resistance now while I'm holding a charged attack like that. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Come on, get out of the rock.
Hold nothing back.
Oh, and I'll be able to offload the port crystal, which is like 2.5 pounds of however the game reckons it. Or 2.5 weight units. Which should get me back to average, or below average. So that'll be nice. Perfect. Anybody else sharking? No? Okay. Alright, now I gotta deal with the bandits here, and we gotta deal with another version of the Black Knight, so we're gonna do the same trick where, haha, you think you're damaging me, but no! I will annihilate you! Ow! Okay, this guy's doing a lot of damage to me. Okay, could you please not so much? That'd be great. Just heal, please. I don't have a guard button or a defend button of any kind, so just getting that out of the way would be wonderful. Nice, and a level up, so we got all our health back. That's what I like to see. And Roger got a level up too. Glad tidings are here again. And all we have to do is deal with this little roguey dude, like that. Just give him a good old sword to the head. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. And then all we have to do is set the port crystal here, which is behind the bandits, so they're less likely to see me. Yeah, I still have to deal with wolves, maybe, but now on this side is the Witchwood, which I will absolutely be coming back to, and on this side is Maul's place, which I think I might have a small reason to come back to, but it is far more convenient to have that in a location that can service 2 different spots than just the one. Similar to how I set up the port crystal that's near both that fortification and the old man's home, because those are both locations that I will absolutely need to come back to at some point. Jeez. Battle of two immovable objects, huh? Knock it off. Ow! Go away. Tired of dealing with you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Southern Sea Otter exhibit. If you're wondering where this voice is coming from, I'm up on the second floor mezzanine level. I'm behind a lot of you. I'm giving y'all a big wave right now. Hello.
Excuse me. Woo. You heard nothing. You hear me? You heard nothing. Oh, the follies of having to deal with only really being able to pull from desktop audio instead of specific game capture audio or microphone audio and isolating noises so that if something else starts talking, then the audience here on YouTube can't hear it too. Whew. Whoopsies. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Heal. Potent. There we go. Okay, got some health back. And some juice. Let's take some juice. Go away. Am I gonna be able to get this? No. Am I gonna be able to get this? Yes. Oof. Okay, a little closer than I would have liked, but they're both down. Hi. Eep. Go away. Go away. Alright, is that everybody? No. Go away. Sick of dealing with you. Yeah, not a whole lot of great healing can be done right now because everybody's just low on health. So without curative items, then they're going to start having some issues. Okay. Oh yeah. We're watching a beatdown.
I must
Hey, Maul.
say, I am well surprised to see our traitor Ailes resolved so. He is here. Pike has come back.
Yes, he has.
Our Lord has ever held death for oath breakers.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Knowing that, he still came back. Said his life was ours to take in recompense for his betrayal.
Yeah.
He left us to thieve alone, then became some innkeep's pet when he failed even at that. He was a weakling, adrift on fortune's tide.
It's one way of putting it.
Now, after meeting you, he returned. He made his choice, proved the strength of his will. I thought
That's
it
good.
only fitting to reward such growth. So I've decided to forgive his transgression for now. 'Tis a stay execution.
That's grim.
You have proven your will, Arisen. In return, I grant you freedom. You're an equal among us now.
Yay!
Freedom to follow your own will where it takes you is a precious thing indeed. Here, bring this whene'er you wish to pass. I shall see you are granted free transit.
Oh, if only that meant anything. Sure, you can have this Maul's badge of transit on you all you want, but all of the bandits that we see still attack. There's no point. That, as far as I'm aware, that doesn't do anything for you, but quest done. So back to Grand Soren, because we've got a couple other quests to complete, including the main story one, and then that will be all I have for you in this episode. But good things are continuing to happen. So let's open up quests here. Let's do Troublesome Tome. I can go talk to that guy and give him his book. Yes, you. Hello. Would like to give you your book. Give you the book.
Salomet was a scholar. until I would make...
Yeah. Here, book, take.
Yes, this is it. At long last, Salomed's grimoire is mine.
You're welcome.
Wears a humble look, but there's an aura of such power about it. 'Tis a wonder. My thanks, sir. Truly, I must do aught to repay this kindness.
Oh, you will.
In the future, should we meet again.
Yeah, that's a very good one to have completed. Ooh.
You have the Maker's patience, sir, and I thank you for it. Though it twists my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will.
No, you're not, and you'll thank me later.
I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
Okay, and then all we have to do is talk to this guy and talk to Fornival.
If what you say is true, sir, I have my family's support. However, something of the matter troubles me.
Money.
If we abandon our home to Fornival, he'll lend no support while we search for another.
Yeah.
Without funding, we've no way to secure new lodging, nor to live. Might you aid us, sir? I know it madness to ask such of the Arisen, yet I've nowhere else to turn. That it comes to this shames me beyond
measure. No!
But I pray you,
30,000 gold! Whatever shall I... Yeah, take it.
As my family consents and expenses...
I mean, considering that in this video alone, I've earned... What is that? 300,000? I'm willing to give up 10% of... actually, 5% of what I have now in order to just make this quest go faster.
He can purchase the land we trod, but I'll be hung and damned before I give him favor.
Whatever.
No doubt you were filled with fear and awe.
Now I get to go talk to the boss man, get that turned in, and then that unlocks another super, actually important quest that doesn't seem important until you get the best reward. It's a silly thing that you have to do, but it unlocks such greatness later on that you would be a fool not to take it on as soon as you can. Alright, so I gotta turn something into you, but I need to also turn something into... I assume you're in your home right now, Fornival? No. Okay, maybe he's talking to the Black Cat, so... Why don't I just turn that quest on? That is a thing that I have the opportunity to do. Yeah, I should have done that before coming up here, apparently. Now, I am the fool. Thank you for opening the door for me, lady. Okay.
Ever a pleasure.
Do I have the thing that I need for you? Yes or no?
No.
No, I do not. So, apparently my miasmite shard is not enough for Reynard right now. But that's okay. There he is. There's the big man.
We meet again, Frey.
You are who I need to talk to. Okay. Hello.
What news, Arisen?
Yes.
He agreed to leave. Requesting your aid was indeed the proper course. Now, the lad you have done me, I pray that this is but the beginning of a long and prosperous partnership between you and I.
That's
Any rarities to
he's
sell?
kicking them off.
You handsomely. Right then.
So that... Oh, and you gain 40,000 for that, so you still make a 10,000 G profit. Nice. But he kicked them off for the express purpose of selling the land. Crazy. So the current renters weren't making him enough money. So instead of keeping a hold of the land and getting new renters who can pay him more money, he's just selling the land. That feels not nearly as profitable as the second thing I said. Alright, and now the last thing to do is to turn in the quest to Sir Maximilian.
Ah, good Arisen.
Yep.
Word of your
Victory over the Goblin Horde.
Precedes you, sir. With the fort back in our hands, the south of Grancis is shielded once more.
Is it really, though?
You quelled yet another of his grace's worries. May your success continue, sir.
You realize just how unbelievably strong that dragon is? Do you? Do you? Alright. Well, that's all the time I've got for now. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. But until next time, this is Philemon, signing out.